I was just tapping back into the game and show a little bit what I've done between the streams. I've not actually progressed time or anything, but I did give myself course on the... Well, it's probably easiest if I show the diplomatic screen. Hello, Chaz. How's it going? So I gave myself course for Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Bulgaria. I didn't give a course for the areas that those nations have course on, but I don't control right now, just to limit myself a little bit. But that's going to be the last kind of save edit that I do on this. But yeah, Germany and Italy are fighting against France, so that's going to be quite interesting to see how quickly France will fall today, because it's quite likely that they will fall. But we'll see how quickly that happens. But I think today what we'll be doing is at least taking out Austria and Czechoslovakia and probably Greece. Then I'm not entirely sure how much time we'll have after that. Maybe we'll take out Poland or start fighting against Poland. Because if we don't take Poland, then it's quite likely that Mortal Rip and Drop pack will happen in some form. Which means that I'm probably going to lose Bessarabia to Soviets one way or another. And I'd rather avoid that, so we're going to have to take Poland. And then what we might do is also take the Baltic states. Have a nice long front between... Well, I suppose... I don't know about the Baltics. I mean, it would be okay, but there's... Oh. Instead of resources, there's... I suppose there's horses, which wouldn't be too bad. And in Poland there's the zinc, which we desperately do want to have. But anywho, we got quite a bit more research available right now. I mean, it's once we start... yeah, Black Guy's giving massive debuffs for France. UK is not even in the war yet, so... Like, it gives France... Up until 1942, the debuff is like I think it's 45% organization and... Or, like, morale and that sort of... I don't actually know if it's morale, but organization and... that sort of things is very limited. But anyhow, we got some research that we need to do. Now, do I remember what I needed to get? Still underway. Right, these two need to be researched. Might as well get the basing and the coastal defenses engineering. Over here... And it's technically not 37 yet, but it is going to be there soon enough. So I'm just going to go through these. I'm not going to start researching any 1938 techs yet. We're researching things here. We could get the aircraft carrier prototype. Might be a bit of a wasted opportunity. Aerodynamics, definitely. And in avionics we can get the bombing sights. Which actually the penalties are only for the heavy fighters and naval aircraft, so it's actually not that bad. Most of the other planes get some sort of heart attack and surf defense. It's just, and even that gives us air defense lowered for those. So yeah, we'll get that one. Then we might actually get the submarine class just one level. Then in the ships, we're going to start working on getting some escorts upgraded. Romania cannon to carriers. I mean, technically it would be possible. It would just take probably most of the war to get there. Get those as well. I suppose we'll get the fire controls. Like, we'll try to get some sort of destroyers that we can utilize. Eventually. They are not going to be priority, mind you, but eventually. Then, was there anything over here? We could maybe get the superior strength for some of the support units. So, maybe we'll get one level of that. And then over here we're going to get the hedgehog defense, I suppose. Special operations training, that's pretty marines and such. I don't think we need to take that one right now. Make a nice breakthrough. Ooh. That wouldn't actually be bad. Yeah, we'll take that one. Like, it makes the motorized and mechanized less wide and gives them some morale, which we're going to have some motorized troops for sure. Well, we already have a little bit. Then tank crews. Probably not going to focus on anything there. Then in aircraft there was the twin engine pilot stuff that we are going to get, and tactical air command. And maybe get the logistical bombing efficiency a tiny bit. A boat replace. Possibly. Right, operational, I think we don't need to get anything from here, so let's go ahead and unpause. Took a while. Right, Finland is willing to sell us some rare materials, that's probably alright. We're gonna have quite a bit more industry now than at the end of the last session. Oh, and actually, I'm gonna pause already, because I need to get some troops in position. I'm gonna leave that one back, but the rest of the Tassus crew, gonna get down here. Get on the border with Austria already. And then we'll have another corps down here. We'll leave that one as a reserve. The other two, or other four rather, are gonna get in here. On that border. And we've got another group here. Right, that's gotta be the Mountaineers. This can be another set of infantry, I suppose. But we just completed the war against Hungary, so a lot of our troops are still somewhat damaged after that. Go ahead and get the... Oh, lovely. The neighbor is drilling something. Again. Okay, so we've got another corps over here. That's just 2 divisions, though. Maybe I should take these... Well... I'm gonna need these eventually. I'm just gonna get them in and around the border against the Czechoslovakians already. Do we still have another corps that we should move? We probably move that one, or... Oh, right, here's the General Corps. Which is just the various generals that we've gotten. Also, I believe we had... Yeah, we got a division over here without a general. Do we have anyone with the mounted? Well, that is a hill fighter, so we'll get that one in there. Right, now we're going to unpause again. Being influenced by the Soviets. There we go, we lost the tiny IC boost. So we no longer have too much, well, it wouldn't be too much, but we don't have extra research available right now, but that's alright. We got quite a bit, well, we've got a decent bit of espionage right now. And the troops are hopefully good. Oh, right, actually. Well, I suppose the General Corps is going to get over here to help, but, like, basically, if we attack Austria soon, they have less than 50 or less than 60% victory points or unity, and the victory points is basically if we take Vienna, that's gonna be enough. Like they got 16 points total. Vienna is 10, so we kind of know where to go. Oh right. Oh, this was another girl. Okay. Let's bring you in here. Have a bit more troops to attack. Oh, and direct fire unit training advanced. Good. Right, so we've got still 1 unit over here. You know what? I suppose I could actually take this in here, and then one of the... was it this one? Yeah, we can take this corps down south. Because there might still be some rebellions, not to mention we do have a bit of unrest still pretty much everywhere. Mostly because we still have the... Well, there's actually 2 things. There's the home front, which actually, no, it doesn't have an impact on that. But there's the resource production spike, which does have an impact. Yeah, we might have some rebellion for a little bit. Okay. Bit less reinforcements. Upgrades is still doing fine. Czechoslovakia wants to buy some fuel. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, right, in terms of productions, we got... Well, we got pretty much everything under production already. Another thing I suppose I could do, let's have a look at the cavalry divisions, because these are going to be turned into some light infantry divisions later on. We'll just take the cavalry out and put those into kind of mobile police forces. To be especially in around Greece, I think. Or maybe Austria and Czechoslovakia, I don't know yet. So what else do we need here? They do not have engineers yet. They do not have artillery yet. They don't have anti-tanks or anything like that. Oh, and basic education advanced. Okay, how far are we into that now? Not very far. Alright, back to the top. That's under control. Infantry unit combined arms is about to be researched, which is going to give us a bit better values in here. Hello, Alberto. How's it going? There wasn't Discord, bub? Are you sure about that? Oh wait, no, there wasn't. That's odd. Well, right, so that's still making its way here. Let's go ahead and get one of these here, and then the tank division and another cavalry division there. And get the generals in here. And then from the infantry we'll have 2 there. And these 3 into Sopron. So that should be alright. We've got 2 divisions here. I'm gonna keep them kind of back for the time being. I might even send one over there, although I don't think there's gonna be rebellions in here, but you never know. Francis modify and mellows that if at war with Germany remains until... Yeah, I did explain that. Right, so now we need to get something more into production. We haven't gotten the flame prototypes yet, have we? No. That's going to be in March. I suppose we do have the bombers. We're going to get another light bomber or something like that. So those are pretty good against infantry. They also have a decent sea attack at the start anyway. City attack is going to be somewhat reduced, but yeah, I think we're going to get a light bomber crew. Or wing of those. In the meanwhile, our bombers are actually being repaired right now. And also upgrade it a little bit, hopefully. But the fighters are good to go. I'm actually going to move those forward. They'll have a bit better reach. I basically will... Oh, right. Combined arms, Starfire, unique command and control. Excellent. We're almost at 37. We've got a little bit of Italian push towards Marseille. Or Toulon first and then Marseille. And the Germans have kind of started pushing through the Maginot. They've taken Casanova already as well. I'm pretty sure they didn't have that at the start of the stream. I don't remember if they had... I know they probably did have. But yeah, the reinforcements are dropping quite drastically, and we are getting about 10 manpower per month right now, which isn't bad. Now, to be fair, we do have the 3-year draft, and we got the normal conscription. So that gives us a decent... Oh, right. Thank for international settlements and strategic resources. I'm just gonna postpone them for another 3 months, at least. Well, we would probably have money, but I'd rather use it for something else. Bank for international payments, so we'll get 200 money from there. Did we get the university already? I think we did. So it would probably be highways or railroad tycoon. Railroad tycoon might actually be the better one. To be fair, the farm mechanization wouldn't be bad. You do have a point there. It would give us the manpower every now and then. I'm gonna go with that one, actually. It's a bit expensive, admittedly. But we'll take it. Alright then. So some of these divisions still need to rest a little bit after the previous war. That's alright, and to be fair, this one... Was it this one or the other one? Yeah, no, it was this one. There we go, so 15% extra manpower. Should be pretty decent, and it's going to be 1st of January, so... Oh, well, that's a crash. Okay. Alright then. Anyhow, we just need to do the things again then. But that's not a massive problem. What to do? We took the... Facing that one, these two... then none of the artillery stuff, was it? No, I'm pretty sure there wasn't. It was the construction, then there was the... not there, air system, the aerodynamics, and then the bombing sights. Then in escorts we had a few things. Some of the strategic modifiers might be a good idea. And like pointing out that there are a lot of various modifiers, like control this strait or that strait, and there's a lot of modifiers there, and it's like definitely worthwhile looking through those, although I'm not entirely sure if they're visible to everyone, or if you need to be a major power for them to be visible. I don't remember anymore. Right, so we got that, then in deep battle we started researching that one. Then in superior firepower we are gonna get one level of that one. There'd be... well, I mean, this might not be that bad, actually. Get those. Then over here, there wasn't anything over here. I mean, there would be the battle commander recognition, I suppose. I think that was more... oh, right, and sea lane defense would be smart as well. Right, then we needed to move out our troops again. I'm just going to do this real quick. Afternoon, Mustani. How's it going? Those are available to most majors, old-fashioned, then some are nation-specific. Yeah, I don't remember. It used to be a lot of them were nation-specific, but now I think the straits especially are no longer really nation-specific. They updated that for like 10.4 or something like that, I think. Right, so I had one of these that I wanted to send down south, because that light infantry is going to be moving soon. Yeah, I'll just move this here, with the light infantry as a reserve, and then move these two there. These two there, and then the one without a leader needs a new one. And we had a Yugoslavian division, or commander with some hill fighting capabilities. Mastani Corps report for duty. Well, I guess we'll give Mastani the infantry here then. It's one of our few full infantry corps, and we don't really have all that many specific corps yet. Right, so this Alberto's corps is going to go here. We're going to have 3 divisions go in there, and another 2 go in there. Then did we have... yeah, we haven't... oh, actually, we did have a second corps with full amount of units as well. I had forgotten. Even though I did move these around quite recently. Military parade towards Vienna. Something like that, sure. Right, so those are going in, then we got on one more over here, which was you, since you got the troops there already. Go in there, so we'll have a little bit of troops up here in the north as a kind of reserve, but we'll have quite a bit of troop stack on the border. That should be plenty. And I'll just put in the light bomber to be produced already. And I think now we can try going forward. We actually have a bit of extra upgrades. We need a bit more reinforcements though. But that's going to be dull soon enough. Oh, we want that open. So we're going to be getting some text here again, but we at least know what's going to happen. I'll lose the boost. No, it was just the first day boost being in there, so that would be much more, but right now it's not that much more. And then I wanted to move in the fighters a little bit closer to the border. The bombers can probably stay back. They'll have the reach anyway. Direct fire unit training, excellent. Less reinforcements. Right, we should be getting the... oh, we can already get the farm mechanization. Okay. We'll take that. We could potentially move the first army into Budapest or something. Oh. Okay, there was to be fair, we did have that same slowdown last time on the 25th. And the Germans, yeah, they hadn't taken that or that yet. At the start of the save here. So the Germans are going to be advancing into France already. Which is a bit of a sad day, but oh well. Right, actually one thing that I suppose I should do is put in a bit more IC into consumer goods to get the dissent go down faster. I mean, we're going to lose 2 dissent once we lose the modifier. We are gaining now 11.1 manpower, so it's not bad. It was 10 before the farm mechanization. But yeah, with the extra from the mechanization events, it's going to be probably enough manpower for us. Oh, we get the basic education advancement. We want to put that back to the top. Now let's see. Less reinforcements, but we actually got a lot of supply production now. But at the same time, we are going to need a lot of supply production, so there's that. And oh, and for international settlements. Yes, we'll take that. And then there's also the new project, so we'll just click on that. Won't be able to build anything because we don't have the supplies nor the money, but that's just a matter of time, really. So as soon as we kind of don't need any more reinforcements, I think we are more or less ready for a war against the Austrians. They can join our glorious nation. Even if they don't want to. They will join. Yeah, they shouldn't have all that much army, and it's probably mostly on the border against Germany and Czechoslovakia. Or maybe, well, it must be on the border with Germany, because I have no vision of any of their troops right now. If they were on the border with Czechoslovakia, they'd probably have someone in here. Or if they were against Italy, they'd have someone there, so yeah. Who is your biggest threat, actually? France? Oh! Well. That's slightly unexpected. You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do a save real quick over here. So that if we crash again, we'll at least have a save closer. True, blocking the Rhineland does make France rather threatful. But it might also be kind of their downfall. Or rather, we know that it is gonna be. So as soon as we lose the home front modifier, we are more or less ready to start another war. There we go. No crash. Huzzah. Now let's take these. We might want to still increase the unity. Yeah, it's just brain dead. I mean, yeah, but they do get quite nasty modifiers. And the fact that they kind of attacked into Germany first, then they got beaten back over there, and like probably got overrun quite a bit. So they've probably lost a decent chunk of their units. Right, so spies, we don't need to reduce our neutrality, just go with the unity. National focus. I could go for the economy. If we're going to start building up some more factories and such. Or I could go for the either scientific, or a bit of extra leadership, or the health and education. I don't think I want to go for the resource focus, that's not really something I need. So it's probably either economy or scientific or health and education. This would give us a lot of money and reduce the revolt risk. Also would give us some hospitals and all that sort of stuff, which I believe would increase the trickle back. Equal signs.